father had a girl, 10-year-old, when he married my grandmother, my mother's mother. You see, he had been married before. He was a widower.
Oh,
you see, so which meant it was a fair number of years older than my mother's mother. See? In fact, when my mother came along in 1885, her stepsister, as she was married. She was 20 years of age. She was 20 years older than my mother, and she was married about 17 or 18. See? So, as I say, where she went to school was this little place in the Glen, as they call it, in Glenmalure. And as far as what I seen, it was only a one-room classroom, and maybe a little place for the teacher to. The name of the school and the name of the little district it was in was Kirrikee. You know, I've seen the school because, I mean, when I went there first, it was around 1930. So, like, it was still standing, and it was still the school for the district. And they still had to go all them miles. The children of that time had still all those miles to travel. But the children, as I say, some could be 6 or 7, but others could be 12, another could be 14. But I wouldn't say that they went on too far in school. They only received the barest education, and most of their education, they say, was at home, which the greatest part was cookery, or if they were boys, farming, which they learned most of at home, and the bit of reading and writing that they got wasn't a lot, just a bare amount, you know, because I suppose they couldn't. Well, I suppose the richer ones, the richer farmers, were able to send their girls maybe, when they finished there, on to convent education, which was the go at that time. And in the district, the jobs there weren't many jobs. There was no factories, of course. There was no, the biggest employer, there was a hotel there in Glenmalure, and it employed, as they came of age, a lot of the girls, you know, as housemaids or wage. She worked in the hotel. She was housemaid come wage rest, you know. In fact, I have photographs. You've seen a photograph of her taken in a field opposite the hotel, and in the photograph is the cook at the time and the valet, whatever you like. It was here, yes. I gave it to Rosemary. Rosemary has it.
All right.
And your mother's only, in this particular photograph, she's only, I think, 19 or something like that. Only about 19. She could be 15. But I know it was taken around the 1900 mark. Maybe 1901 or 2, which is quite young in it.